Good to see you. What is all this?
I'm making breakfast. You want to join me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know how I used to be. I would be drinking like 2-3 cups of coffee in the morning. Never had time for breakfast. I probably wouldn't even eat until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And the whole time I was so hungry, I'd be grabbing like candies in the car or a muffin at work.
Yeah.
It was so
and
bad.
How was your energy level?
Oh, awful. And then I end up drinking more and more coffee.
Okay.
Crazy.
So a lot of us, we get caught in that bad cycle of wanting to fuel with caffeine and fuel with sugar just to get our blood sugar way up there and keep on trucking. And then by the time you get home, you're like exhausted. And then what do you do there? Do you eat a great meal or you...
If at all. Sometimes it's just not until dinner that I get a real good meal.
Yeah, because you're just hungry.
Snacking on here and there, whatever I can grab.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what if I could teach you something different?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. Tell me how to start my day off with a better
All right.
breakfast.
Exactly. So in the morning, it could be any time in the morning. It doesn't have to be when you first wake up. A lot of people don't like to eat when they first wake up, and fasting is good. But the problem comes in is if you're fasting too long and then all of a sudden you're grabbing for the muffin. So instead, what for you as a busy mom, that you might want to try to take some hard-boiled eggs with you.
Okay.
Avocado is a good fat. It keeps you fuller. Any good fat keeps you very full and satiated. And it comes with its own little carrying case. Isn't that cute? You can just add a little bit of salt. Salt's your friend, so don't be afraid of what they're trying to tell you. That's bad for you. Cottage cheese is another good choice of protein. Okay. And so those are the on-the-go type of food that you might think about taking with you.
Okay.
But if you get the luxury of eating at home, you can have some of these great eggs. They're pasture raised and local from the farmer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's great because it has a lot more nutrients than your normal commercial white eggs.
Okay.
Because
That's
of what
good
they
to
feed the birds.
Mm-hmm.
So on a farm, they're roaming around eating what they're supposed to be eating, and all those good nutrients boils down to their eggs.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
yeah, so for your first meal, you do want to try to make it a high protein.
Okay.
You want it to be like eat like a king. So if you eat 2 to 3 of these eggs, that's great. Like you want to have a goal of 30 grams.
Yolks included.
Yolks included, yes.
Okay.
So the protein's good, which is the whites, but the yolk has all the vitamins that you need. So it's Mother Nature's vitamin. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then a lot of people are afraid of bacon because of the fat. But if you get a good one from the farmer, they don't use nitrates. It's all cured properly, and the good fats is actually good for you then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is local meat that you got from a farm nearby, and they don't process anything. They don't
add things.
Yeah, they don't add those nitrates in there.
Right. They use like rosemary, celery juice, everything that's very natural.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
Great.
that way you don't have to worry about the carcinogens, the nitrates that you see in the regular
Yes,
commercial.
and I know how much my kids love bacon.
Oh, yeah. So you think that this packet is small, but when you have like good, dense, nutrient-dense food, it fills you up faster.
I see.
And it makes you feel good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah.
Try
so,
some of that.
yeah. And let's see. What else can I answer for you?
Well, so this is our breakfast, and when we come down to lunch, we're also eating proteins.
Yes.
Are we also incorporating other stuff?
So what I try to teach people is eat like a king for breakfast, eat a normal lunch, and then eat like a pauper at dinner.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would help. You did say something about caffeine, like being fueled on caffeine. So I know a lot of us was like that until we figured out that we do have a natural energy to ourselves that will keep us energized the whole day if we keep our blood sugar levels in balance.
Okay.
So we're not saying that coffee is bad. We're just saying that it's good to try to prolong it as long as you can, because you wake up with natural cortisol. That's what helps you wake up. So if you can, stay on that.
Yeah.
Well, just stay on that high of the natural cortisol, then it's good. Because what happens is if you add in more caffeine, which raises up your cortisol, and then you're not in a situation where you're in a fight, flight, freeze mode, then the cortisol just kind of sits there, and then it causes more inflammation, more weight gain, and then metabolic diseases.
Okay.
So, but for you, like you said, you work with little kids, it might be a good thing. You might be in that mode all the time.
Oh my goodness.
But a lot of us that, go to the office, or if we're just sitting around the house, not doing busy work or whatever,
Okay.
it's heavy on our bodies.
All right. And coffee, tea is better than coffee?
I wouldn't say it was better, but there's definitely less caffeine in tea.
Okay.
So, and if your blood sugar is leveled, you probably only need that much caffeine.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good to know. Let's get started in cooking, and we will see you soon next time.
Okay. Bye.